Okay, when I come downstairs in the morning and PJ has a cup of coffee ready for me, I feel so warm and fuzzy inside. But if I come downstairs and he's just made a cup for himself, I can get really quiet. Not in a good way. I mean, doesn't he know how happy it makes me feel when he makes me coffee? Why doesn't he see this? It's so important to our relationship. Duh! Okay, today I'm going to show you how coffee is at the center of all great relationships. Love languages. Okay, you've probably heard this phrase before, and I know that some of my mystics have. It comes from a really great book called The 5 Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. I highly recommend this book. And the concept is simple. Take the time to understand how we communicate with the ones we love. And I want you to remove the mystery from what we really want and what we expect from them. It couldn't be more simple, guys. So according to Dr. Chapman, we all communicate love through 5 universal expressions. And these are words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and my favorite, physical touch. So let's start with number 1, words of affirmation. If you or your loved one needs to hear that you love them, then say it. Say it loud and say it often. I love you. Compliment them. Tell them what you love about them. Write it in a note and stick it in their lunch. If you're not saying it, then they may not be getting it. And if you're not hearing it, do they know? Do they know that you need to hear it? Have you told them? Tell them what you need. It's very important. Number 2, quality time. Okay, if this is you, then talk is cheap. And you don't need to hear I love you every 5 seconds. You just want attention. Undivided attention. That means no phones, no postponing dates, no going out with other couples, unless they're super hot. And that's another story, but if this sounds like you or your better half, then you need to be there for them. One-on-one, listening and talking and just hanging out together. Quality time. Number 3, receiving gifts. Okay, so if gifts are your thing or it's their thing, get creative. It doesn't mean that they're materialistic. They just want to know that you were thinking of them and that maybe you found something meaningful in a present. It just makes them feel appreciated. It doesn't have to be a car or diamonds, but those are they're a little nice. So don't hold back if that's their thing. But it could just be a flower that you picked from your garden. Remember, it's all the thought that counts. That's it. Number 4, an act of service. Drum roll, here it comes. Taking out the garbage. That can mean a lot. It tells me that you recognize how hard I work and that you want to help out. For this love language, action speaks louder than words. Don't sit on the couch when I'm picking up around the house. Don't break a promise that you made to me. Do what you say you are going to do. Remember, I feel valued when you do me favors. And that is my love language. And finally, number 5, physical touch. This doesn't mean getting naked and doing the nasty, although that's a great way to touch. But if physical touch is your partner's love language, then they want to hold hands, even if you're on the couch just binge watching your mystical guide. They want to be kissed hello when they walk into a room. And yes, I know there's plenty of room on this couch.
There are 4 other chairs here.
But I feel like sitting on your lap right now. I will never understand why you wouldn't want to touch this. Okay, now, you or your partner may prefer one love language over the other, but that doesn't mean that you completely ignore the other ones. This is where it gets a little tricky, just a little bit. Like sometimes we're in different situations, so we need a different love language. For example, if I'm out in public, I may start to feel a little vulnerable. So reach out, take my hand. Do you get it? But never let your partner figure this out on their own. Talk about it. Share with your sugar bear. Tell them what your favorite language is and discover theirs. Don't try and guess. Don't think I'm a smarty pants, I already know. You might, but reaffirm it by talking with them, usually over a cup of coffee. Until next time, I'm Marisa Grieco, your mystical guide. We're not done yet. I need your help. I need you to click on the thumbs up button and the subscribe button, the big red one. Did you do it? How about now? Okay, thanks. Also, if you want some really cool perks and watch uncensored episodes, come join the tribe over at Patreon. I would love, love, love your support. Thank you guys so much.